was like, why is this screen so small? Like, that's on me. That's on me, nerds. So good. Shame and fail, welcome on in, how are ya? As you can see, given the choice between board games and food, Mr. Hefog has chosen wisely. We got ourselves a, oh shit! Hell yeah! Shimon of Fail, thank you so much for the sub. On it tier 2, hell yeah! Man, oh man, that's amazing. Welcome on in, how are ya? I hope work is going well. I hope everything's going good. Yeah, we are, yay, Mondays. I mean, I guess for like most people are like, Mondays. Me, I'm like, yay, Monday. Like, this is like my Sunday, basically, because I go back to school, work tomorrow, so. Did you see fog? Oh, Mad Paris fog, guys. Got a Mad Paris fog here. And, like I said, we have a chicken bacon ranch sandwich, which is very good. It's my favorite sandwich here. Not necessarily my favorite item. My favorite item is the vegan chili. The vegan chili here, super good. Like, I generally don't like chili. Like, I'll eat it. I'm not gonna say I won't eat chili, but I think when people make chili, sometimes they make it too hearty, and I like my chili not super hearty, you know? It might be the fact they just go vegan here, which is good, so. Three. Ah, hell yeah, please get down here, little bug thing. It's my food. So yeah, today I'm gonna play one of these two. I'm thinking we're gonna do Tiny Epic Dinosaurs because it's dinosaurs. Who doesn't want to play with dinosaurs? So I think this is the one we'll go with. And then if we have time, we'll try to squeeze in some Tiny Epic mechs. But I can already tell right now, I don't know if we're gonna have. I don't think we're gonna have enough time. So it's already 11:30. I gotta be done by 2:30, so I can get the Silks class. Let me make sure Silks is still happening. So only 3 people signed up, including me. I want to make sure they're not going to cancel class at like the last minute. Yeah, so only 3 people, so it's going to be a good class today. Oh, you know what? I was like, trying to figure out, like, why do we only have 3 people? We normally have 5 people. I know why. Because I think it's because school started, so one of them is back in school. That would explain why. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to some Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. I hope everyone had a good weekend, by the way. After I finished stream yesterday, I went to go just hang out with a friend, and we saw the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth, which is part of the Alien series, which I have, I've never seen any of the Alien movies, so I'm not really too sure how I feel about it. It was a little confusing, I'm gonna say that much. It was very, I don't know why these decisions have been made. I don't know if anyone's seen Alien Earth. It's an FX thing. I saw a clip on here. I saw a clip on like YouTube or an ad talking about Alien Earth, and people were like, "Oh, this is awesome! This show's great!" And I was like, "Are we gonna ignore the intense plot armor that the characters have so far?" Like, I'm a little confused here. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but there's some serious plot armor going on 2 episodes in, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Why y'all doing it like this? I don't know. It's goofy, but I don't know. Like, decisions were made, and I don't understand why said decisions were made. So, but yeah. Alright, where's the rulebook? This is not the... Is this? No, this is the mini expansion. Okay, so we don't need the laboratory mats. So let's get those out of here. Holy shit, what's the rulebook? Here we go. Rules of the Ranch, my friends. You saw it? What did you think of Alien Earth? I'm not, you know, and I'm not here to judge anyone, right? I'm not here to judge anyone at all. I just think it's a little curious that they would send in the team that they did when they're a $1 trillion company. Like, you couldn't send anyone else in. You sent in your kids. I'm not quite understanding the logic here, buddy. And I'm sure it's all gonna come together later on, and it's gonna be like, haha, see, this is why it all makes sense. But it's one of those, you're using the ends to justify the means type of shit, and I'm not on board with that. You know? Okay. So we want our player mats, which are... Okay. I want these, so 1 to 2 players. Okay, so those go here. Okay, so these are the labs, these are the expansion. Yeah, laboratory mats are the expansion. 9 beaker tokens. Is that these? No, these are not the beaker tokens. Alright. Let's make sure we got everything nice and separated here. What do we got here? Soda play. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay, here's some soda cards. We need that. The public contract cards. Okay, so these are the public contract cards. These are the private contract cards. Uh-oh. Wow. Uh-oh. And then these are the research cards. Okay. Wait, why were they separated though? Was there a reason they were separated? Oh yeah, wait. No, I don't know why they were separated. Yeah, okay, so these all go together then. Alright, just looking at this, I'm gonna assume the star indicates points. So we definitely want the research cards. Let me make sure. This looks like more than, this looks way more than 30. Now, this is way more than 30. I'm a little confused here. Nope, it's 34. So wait, why are there 4 extra cards here? I'm confused. There's supposed to be 30 research cards, but I have 34. Is there something there extra? Let me see. Nope. That's the expansion stuff. Alright, we'll deal with those later. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Interesting. There's 34 cards in here. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Okay, so there's these. Where are the player mats? Let's see who got. Oh, we got. These are ranch mats. Okay, ranch mats. Here we go. Here are the player cards. Ranch mat. What is this? That looks important. Okay. Okay. And what are these? Final scoring. Okay, so contracts and research, that goes there. Final scoring. Okay. Okay, so we probably don't need the final scoring. So we need the phases. Okay, so we need that. And we got here 1 to 3 players, 4. Okay, so 1 to 3, so we need that. Okay. Looks like we need a little light. Alright, we have this dice here. Looks like a catch, get attacked, hatch an egg. Okay. Alright. So here's the players, the barriers. These are the dinosaurs. So we have Velociraptors, Stegosaurus, and then a whole mix of them in here. Why they mix these up, I don't know. We have a round marker. Oh, so I need 4 supply markers. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, we got a bit. Uh-oh. Damn it. I'm gonna try to catch it. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Alright, get these over here. Get these microscopes out of here. Don't need the microscopes. Okay, get these microscopes out of here. Don't need these. Going on here. Get out of here, bug. Oh my god, I missed. Okay, what's this blue piece right here? Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I don't know. Oh, these are beaker tokens? Okay, so this go with the... Okay, so the squares don't get used. Okay. Alright. So, hang on. I should just gather up. Okay, we'll use this for the expansion. This way. There's no confusion. We'll move the dinosaurs over to here. Put all this in here. You, human, go over here. It always sucks when people mix things up. I mean, it happens, right? Especially when you play at a cafe where, you know, anyone can play it. People will just put stuff back at random, won't even bother trying to put it back as needed. or keep things organized, which is fine. It's whatever. So that goes there. That goes there. You go over here. First player token. Put over here. Wait, I want the first player token here. There we go. Honestly, this and this should swap. So you dump your people into here. You go into here. These are 3D. These are definitely 3D printed. Alright. Here we go. Breakthroughs in modern science have dinosaurs and humans existing side by side. This is allowed for a lucrative industry. Dino ranching. Ranchers such as yourselves have built large-scale operations on a remote tropical island. What does this sound like? Dinosaurs are bred on this island and sold to the highest bidders for use in popular high-thrill theme parks. Oh, I see. So, basically, this is Jurassic Park Lost World. Okay. But ranching these prehistoric beasts is hard and dangerous work. Do you have what it takes to outranch your opponents and operate the most successful dinosaur farm? Guys, you can live out your Jurassic Park dreams right here. Alright, okay, so the action maps. Alright, so these must be the action maps, right? Here, yeah, so these are the action maps. Okay, so I'm gonna get these things out of the way. Take another bite out of my sandwich. The fuck was that? Okay, that was scary. Holy shit. Dude, did y'all hear that bang? I think that was just a big yellow truck. Holy shit. Okay. Oof. Alright. Yeah, nothing bad happened, but for a minute there I was like, oh my god. Alright, so the 4 action maps in alphabetical order. Okay, so A. Oh my gosh. Yo, Raiders, welcome on in. How are ya? Ruel Gaviola. I think I said that right. Call it Gaviola. I think that rolls off the tongue really well. I like that. That's a great name. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Raiders, welcome on in. How are you? Board Game James, so good to see ya. Yeah. Thank you for the... As soon as I saw Board Game James, I was like, I feel like I got recommended here. Thank you so much. Yo, everyone, my name is Flipsy Fiona. You can call me Flipsy or Fiona. And this is my partner in crime, Mr. Halfhog here. We'll try to get up to the side here so you can see around the little, vid thing here. But yeah, we do a lot of IRL streaming and board games. And today we are learning how to play Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. Solo, because it's just me. I don't have anyone here. Not trying to make it sound sad at all. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. How are you? Gaviola, what were you playing today? I know you were playing some board games. What was the board game of choice for today? Yeah, I love the Tiny Epic games. I'm like, hey, I get to live my Jurassic Park dreams. Or just talk about games people played. Oh, hell yeah. So what is that? Just talking about games you played last night. Oh, nice. What games did we talk about? I know I haven't played too many board games. I know last week we played Mycelium, which was fun. I played it solo, despite the fact it has no solo mode. I just played 3 players at the same time. And then we also did like For All Mankind, which was fun. But yeah, so it's been a while since we've been in the Tiny Epic series. I think it's been a couple months actually. But I'm excited. Also, we are having a chicken bacon ranch sandwich. I had to think about it. I was like, shit, what did I get? A chicken bacon ranch sandwich and a Mad Paris fog. So, if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, take care of yourself. Go get some food, get some water in ya. And if you gotta roll out, y'all don't feel obligated to stick around. But I appreciate if y'all wanna hang about and come watch me learn how to play Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. We just got step 1, setting up the action card. So, but yeah, we'll get back to the game here, get back to the action, and yeah. Once again, I appreciate the raid. Boop. Here we go. Alright. So we're gonna get this set up here. So these look like the action cards. So this looks like the order of operations here. So you put your people here, you get to activate stuff. Right, so we always set up for multiplayer, and then I go to the solo mode and I figure out what needs to be changed, right? So this will probably stay. Place a round mat to the left of the action mats. Oh, perfect. It gives us this. This is what I always want. I hate when I'm learning to play a game and they don't give you this, like, setup. There's a couple games that do this for some reason. They're like, oh, we're not going to show you a picture of the setup. So good luck figuring everything out, you know? Especially if it's your first time playing. You're like, dude, come on. So, I'm going to put this here. Dice, come over here. And then where do these go? These probably go, yeah. So this goes up here. And it looks like this goes down here. Perfect. Alright. Alright. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is, it says I'm only supposed to have 30 of these cards, but I have 34 for some reason. And I'm trying to figure out why. They do have the mini expansion in here, but the mini expansion doesn't have any of these cards. Or at least it doesn't say so. So I'm assuming maybe they were like special cards that were added in. I have no idea. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright. Give each player the following: 1 ranch mat and 1 player mat. So I need a 1 ranch mat. So we're gonna take this one. I'm assuming they're all the same, and we are gonna be Team Purple, because that's what we do here. So I'm gonna put this here for now. We'll put this over here now, just a little out of the way. 4 ranchers and 1 lead rancher, and their chosen color. Here we go. Alright, so I need my purple people. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, move this barrier over to there. Put these guys back in here. Nope, don't go anywhere, dog. So probably gonna need another color soon. Here we go. And then it says to do what now? Place 3 of those ranchers and the lead rancher onto their player mat in the rancher's area. Place the final rancher on the 4th space of the round track. Okay, so you go here, and we're just gonna keep this here. We're gonna keep the I'm gonna keep my player mat over here. So this way you can see some action, and then we're gonna put this in the ranchers section. There we go. All right. 1 plant, 1 meat, and 1 supply marker. Which one's the supply marker? Oh, this thing. Okay. So 1 supply marker, 1 plant, and 1 meat. Okay. Are we gonna put it where now? Place these to the left of player's mat resource track. They are 0. Okay. So we'll just put these down here. Alright. By the way, chat, what is y'all's favorite Tiny Epic game? If you have one. I still haven't played them all. But I mean, how can I say no to Tiny Epic Galaxies? But we'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna find one that matches up to Tiny Epic Galaxies at some point. You know what I mean? Place a contract mat above the mats. Then separate the public and private onto their own decks. Okay, here we go. So we got private. Shuffle and place. Alright, what's the public? Yep, here we go. Shuffle and place the public contract cards face down. I should read the whole thing. On the space labeled public contracts. Okay, so let's do that. Boom. There we go. Deal cards from the deck into a face-up row on the match right, equaling the number of players plus 1. This is probably going to be a solo change, so let's head to the solo section real quick. Setup. Set up for a 2-player game. Okay, so I do set up for a 2-player game. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do 1, 2, plus 1. There we go. And then shuffle and deal 2 private face down to each player. Let me see how the private contract is going to work, because this is definitely going to change. Choose a 1-player mat. Place is 3. Shuffle the 8. Place. Oh, no. Okay, so I guess I just get this for myself. So I'll give this over here. Get away from me, bugs. Ba ba ba. I had to do it, chat. I'm sorry. Ba ba bum. It's a sweet Caroline song. You have to do it. Oh god, that reminds me of that scene from Ted 2, when Ted is hiding and the guy starts singing Sweet Caroline. Oh, so good. Alright. Turn it to the preference. Okay, so we're gonna select one. Ooh, buddy. I'm guessing what this means is I had to get a special dinosaur, a blue dinosaur, and 2 Velociraptors. You know, we're gonna go with this one. I like to concentrate my connection, right? Alright, so place the research map below the action mats and shuffle the research cards into a face-down deck on the space labeled research. Deal 3 cards from the deck, face up into a row on the right. What did I do to research? Oh, here we go. Here we go, got some research cards. Just making sure there's no changes in the background, because once again, I have 34 for some reason, but we're gonna roll with it. I don't seem to understand where the extra 4 came from, but I'm sure I'll notice something weird, you know? Here we go, so put it into research. We're gonna flip 3. So we got dino food additives. You may discard this card to feed all of your dinosaurs. Triceratops. At the end of the game, gain an additional 1 point for each dinosaur orthogonally adjacent to the Triceratops space. I think orthogonally means next to it, if I remember correctly. Laboratory upgrade. Gain 1 resource of your choice anytime you acquire a research card. That sounds really good. Alright. Oh, and then the contracts here, we've got 3 green. We got a blue, green, and a purple. And we've got a green. We got a green, a yellow, and a purple. So the purple, I think, are special dinosaurs that you research from here. And then obviously you have the green, the yellow, and then a whole slew of dinosaurs over here. So we're gonna put these. I'm gonna put these up here as needed. All right. Place the 5 colors of dinosaurs sorted by color in the barrier so they are easily reached by all players. I mean, I guess I could take time real quick to try and organize them all real quick. I mean, you know, put all the purple ones in here, right? Put all the blue ones in here. Uh-oh. Because what happens... This happens. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get this done real quick. Let's get everything nice and organized here. Okay, guys, it's Littlefoot. We've got Littlefoot. We've got Ducky. And we've got... Shit, what was his name? I forgot what his name was. And then there wasn't a raptor. Oh no, it was Chomper. But technically he was a T-Rex. Does anyone know what I'm referencing? Oh, y'all just like, Fiona, what the hell are you talking about right now? Littlefoot? There's no Sarah though. Oh, well, Sarah would technically be this one. This is Sarah right here. There we go. There we go. We're all organized. Alright, perfect. Okay. Okay. Put the dice right here. Alright. Alright, now let's go ahead and get the solo player set up here. Choose a 1-player map to be the rival ranch. So we'll let them be red. This looks like the solo side. Yeah. Yeah, this is the solo side. Okay. So we'll put this here. We'll put their ranch right under mine. What do they need? And they need this. Here we go. Places 3 resource tokens. Alright, so they need this. They need a leaf. And a meat. Alright, so there's their tokens. They have the 8 rival rancher cards, so get this a good shuffle here. Put that face down right there. Place the rivals lead rancher. Hang on, so I need to get their ranchers, so put them over here. And I'll be honest, these look more orange than the red. They don't look very red at all. Alright, let's see what else we need. Next year, so set aside 2 to rivals regular ranchers final scoring and return the rest to the box. So set aside 2. Okay, so I guess they don't need these. That's weird. Okay. Give the first player marker to the rival ranch. Boo. Boo, I want to go first. Take a private contract card as usual. Do not deal any to the rival. In solo gameplay, the only phase that the rival participates in is 2. Instead of placing ranchers, the rival reveals 1 rival ranch card At the start of the phase, shuffle the deck of rival rancher cards and deal out 4 face down. Set the remaining cards aside without viewing them. If the player has the first player marker, it takes the first, turn it around, alternate turns until you are out of ranchers to assign, and the rancher has played all 4 cards. So it will draw and place a rival rancher card, check for dinosaurs or action, and check for fulfilled contracts. Okay. Okay. And then let me see what I do on my turn. So, on my turn, the game takes place over 6 rounds. Each round will progress through the following phases, many of which can be resolved simultaneously. You can connect resources, assign ranchers, retrieve ranchers, arrange the ranch, feed dinosaurs, or breed dinosaurs. So, connect resources, pretty self-explanatory. These will go here. And this will be your supplies, your meat, and your leaves. Presumably you're doing the leaves for like your Stegosaurus, your Littlefoot, your Ducky, right? And then the meat is for the raptor and any of the purple dinosaurs you might need it. Supplies are probably for your people. Just a guess. And then this is where you put your dinosaurs. So, all symbols represent a resource that is not covered by a dinosaur. They're counted to a maximum of 13. If it's off, it counts as 0. In the first round, connect 5, 3, and 1 since there are no dinosaurs in your ranch. Oh, I see. Okay. On future turns, so you're gonna connect your resources equal to the amount of resources not covered on your ranch. Oh my god, this card. So right now, I would connect 5 green, 3 red, and 1 supply. Okay. Oh, I see. And then I'm gonna use this to help kind of represent stuff so that I'm not having to pick this up. Oh, well, never mind, they all look different. This will help now. So you can see here the Stegosaurus will cost 1. Well, I guess this is where you have to feed them. Right? Okay, yeah, that's where you have to feed them. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This is not a ducky. This is a meat eater. This isn't Hadrosaurus. Okay, so we got our meat eaters over here, we got our plant eaters over here, and then we've got our purple dinosaurs. Alright, so assign ranchers. Starting with the player who has the first player marker, players take turns assigning their ranchers to different spaces. On the action maps and performing actions, on your turn you must place a single rancher onto 1 empty action space, and you immediately perform that action's space action. Okay, so it is, if an action space area has 1 or more ranchers, you may take that action by placing 1 more rancher on it. Okay. However, a need rancher counts as 2. Okay. You cannot go to the same space. Alright. Some action spaces are marked with a cost to perform the action, noted by a dark circle around the action space, and the required resources or dinosaurs must be paid. Okay, so that's these things down here. So, for the barrier, I gotta pay a supply. So if I wanted to do this, I'd have to pay the dinosaur, pay a supply. Okay. Alright. Okay. When placing ranchers onto an action, you must immediately pay the necessary resource and then perform at least part of the action. If an action has a plus symbol, then you gain that item. So, okay, so if we go here, we gain a dinosaur. Get out of here, stupid bugs. Okay. Yeah, so these are cost, the arrow. The plus means I gain that. And then I guess this means, I'll find out what that means. Alright. Gain resources based on the number of icons shown. Okay. Advance your track tokens. Okay, but what about this barrier thing? Okay. Immediately gain barriers in the amount shown and place them into your holding area. Okay, so right here. When gaining the first player marker, immediately take it from the player who has it. If you already have it, you simply keep it. Oh, okay, so that would allow me to take the first player token. Okay. And you get to move. Okay, let's find out what that means. Move a dinosaur. Immediately move one dinosaur from your holding area into your ranch. Okay. It does not matter if it is outside of an enclosure or in an enclosure of a different species. And then you may rearrange barriers. You may immediately move one or more barriers from your ranch into your holding area. It does not matter if this causes dinosaurs to be open. Okay. So you can take it from here and then move it to the holding area? Sure. How do you get it back out? That's my question. Okay. Interesting. Move one from your ranch into your holding area. Okay. Contracts. Discard the dinosaur shown on one of the face-up public contract cards to take that card, adding it face-up into your play area. Discarded dinosaurs are returned to the general supply. The research cards for the discarded dinosaurs are sent to the discard pile. The dinosaurs must be in your ranch. Do not draw a new public contract to replace the one taken. Okay, so I would have to basically need to have three raptors out there to get this card. Okay, so that's how you get points. And it must be in your ranch. Okay, so they have to be out here. Okay. Private contracts. After fulfilling a public contract, if you then have enough dinosaurs to discard and also fulfill your private contract, you may immediately do so. Add your private contract to your other fulfilled contracts. I see, so you can only fulfill your private contract immediately after a public contract. Interesting. Okay. Research. Immediately gain one research card and add it to your play area. So this thing right here. So you pay one dinosaur or pay some food to immediately gain a research card, add it to your play area. You have the option of taking one of the cards in the face-up row, or you may draw 3 from the top of the deck and choose one to keep. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, retrieve ranchers. All players simultaneously retrieve all ranchers, including those ranchers in medical leave. Where's medical leave? I don't know what that is. We'll find out. And place them back on the player mats. Any dinosaurs in medical leave go to that player's holding areas, and then you can arrange the ranch. Now, okay, good. And it'll tell me here. Okay. Place all dinosaurs and barriers from the holding areas onto their ranches. Barriers can only be placed on dotted lines. That makes sense. Barriers that are placed in earlier rounds cannot. So if you want to move a barrier, you have to move it back to your holding area and then bring it out. Okay. All dinosaurs in the ranch must be moved around as needed. And then regular dinosaurs must be placed inside enclosures or else they will escape. Enclosures are ranch surrounded by any combination of barriers, mountains, and water. So the water does count as a barrier, which is nice. Each ranch starts with one permanent enclosure. Any enclosure of many ranch can hold. Okay, so each dinosaur, unique dinosaurs, do not have to be placed into an enclosure and can be placed in an open area of the ranch with other unique dinosaurs. Unique dinosaurs cannot be enclosed with any other dinosaur. Okay. If you cannot place a regular dinosaur into your ranch, it escapes. Okay. And then the Brachiosaurus cannot be placed in the same enclosure as a Velociraptor. Okay, so from the looks of it, they have to go in with their matching people. So this, the symbols in their ranch don't seem to matter to where you can place your dinosaurs. Okay. Feed dinosaurs. Okay, so obviously they're gonna want to eat. That's pretty self-explanatory. Escaping dinosaurs. Okay, so we'll read that, and we got the breed dinosaurs that were fed. Every 2 regular dinosaurs of the same species in the same enclosure will breed 1 dinosaur of that species. And if they're not enclosed, they cannot breed. Any newborn dinosaurs taken from supply must immediately be placed into your ranch, placed into the enclosure. Does not have to be with its parents. Ooh, okay. Oh, limited. And then the regular dinosaurs are limited. Research card details. Let me see. There are 2 types: science and genetic. Each type provides special abilities throughout the gameplay, grants additional victory points. Yep. Along with the genetic cards written ability, you also gain a unique dinosaur that must also be fed. Gotcha. Okay. Unique dinosaurs usually cannot breed. They do not need to be placed into an enclosure. Their abilities are only in effect if you are in your ranch and not if they are escaping. And then we got the refresh. Okay. Alright. So I think we've got this. So we do the resource connection. And then we assign the ranchers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. So, get out of here. Alright, so no gameplay. They get to go first. And we are going to go ahead and pull out their... Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to get their 4 cards. They get to go first. So they get to draw and place a rival rancher card. So, here we go. So, fills all action spaces on Alpha. Okay. Let me see what this means. So, this is a rancher icon with a letter. Place that card above the action mat with the matching letter. Okay. Above the action mat. Done. Check for dinosaurs or action. Now determine if the rival either gains dinosaurs or performs an action. What does that mean for me though? Assigning ranchers. When you assign your own ranchers, you must first check if there are rival rancher cards placed above an action mat. For each card above every action space on that action mat is considered to have a single rival rancher. Just as in a regular game, the occupied action rules apply. I see. Okay. That sounds kind of dumb. Alright. So we should definitely take the first player mat if we can. Alright. So no gameplay continues. Now determine if the rival action either gains dinosaurs or performs an action. Check to see there are already ranchers or rival on that action mat or the card will just play. So if the mat is empty of ranchers or another rival rancher card, then the rival gains the dinosaurs listed on the card. Okay, if there is no room in the column for that dinosaur, then it is not placed. Okay, an occupied mat. If the mat is already occupied by your ranchers or another rival rancher card, then the rival performs an action instead. I see. Okay, so we'll ignore the action because there's no one there. So we'll say that they gain a yellow dinosaur. So they gain this yellow dinosaur. Place a dinosaur into the rival's ranch that matches the dinosaur on the card. Filling in the enclosures going from the bottom to the top. Alright, so it goes here. Okay. Now what? Oh, okay, but they will gain actions. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. There's no room for in the column for that dinosaur, and it is not placed. Performs a rival action instead. Okay, and then resource max actions when the rival gains max resources. We'll come to that. Check for fulfilled contracts. Now check the row of public one by one, going left to right, see if the rival has any. If they do, they discard the necessary dinosaurs. Okay. The rival never participates in phases to connect resources or rearrange its ranch. Okay. Okay. So now it's my turn. Oh wait, sorry. I get some leaves, I get some meat, and I gain some supplies. Alright. I feel like gaining one resource of my choice is really good. Like, I feel like I should go for this research card. I feel like that's gonna be stupid good. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take one of my normal ranchers, and I'm gonna go right here to the research, and I'm gonna pay a leaf and a meat to gain one research card, and I'm gonna take this laboratory upgrade. Gain one resource of your choice anytime you acquire a research card. Sounds pretty good to me. Might be a little risky, but we're gonna find out. Let's see, take one of the cards on the row, or draw 3. Okay. Alright, so now it's the alright, so now it's the AI's turn. They go to Delta here, and they get a dinosaur. So they get a red dinosaur. So the red dinosaur goes here. It is now my turn. I don't have any dinosaurs at the moment. So I don't have a contract to do. Probably coming here and getting a fence. Them going here is a little bit of a bummer. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna come. Let me see something real quick. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna grab 2 fence. I'm gonna sacrifice that to gain 2 fences. So put that in my holding area. There we go. Okay. So now it's the opponent's turn. So I'm gonna flip this. They go to B. Now I'm already at B. So instead they have to perform an action. So I'm already there. So let me see what the perform an action is. Alright. The rival ranch action. Let's see. Then the rival first find a column that matches the dinosaur on the card. Okay. The bottom most available enclosure in that column lists the action the rival takes. Okay. And so they're gonna get 2 leaves, and the rival steals a listed item from you. Reduce your resources, reduce your resource, or increase its, or move dinosaurs from your ranch. Do not hit this. Open resource. They steal from me? That's bullshit. Alright, so they get 2 leaves, and they get 2 leaves. This game ready. Ugh. Screw you. Alright, pretty slightly problematic here. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I think... Oh wait, I didn't mean to put that guy. I meant to put that guy. I gotta save the big guy for last. Okay, I kinda want a dinosaur. Yeah, let's grab a dinosaur. I think I should grab... No, we're gonna go with the... Oof. All of a sudden, I'm kind of regretting this. Fuck. These raptors, man, let me tell ya. Alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grab the yellow one. I'm gonna put it in the holding area. Because I think the goal is to just get some dinosaurs, right? Alright, so the opponent, they're gonna do Charlie. I rate of personage, so they're gonna perform action with the blue, and they're gonna gain 2. They're gonna gain 2 meat and 2. Give me a minute here. Trying to not blind everything here. Alright, so then those things, they get 2 meat and 2 resources. So all their stuff is at 2, which means I am now gonna wrap up here with my final turn, and I'm gonna take the first person marker here, because I don't like them having the first person marker. I want that. That's mine. Okay. So now we retrieve the ranchers, so I bring all my people back. They get their people back. Arrange the ranch. Place all dinosaurs and barriers from your holding area onto your ranch. So I'm gonna put... Go here. Oh no! Wait. How do I enclose everything? I go here and here. That'll enclose it like that. Yeah. And then I'll take my yellow dinosaur and I'll put him right here, so he doesn't interfere, right? So if you don't know what I just did, let me go ahead and zoom it in for y'all. So I took my my barriers from the holding area and I made a little enclosure by basically using the mountains and using the barriers and the water, and creates this little tree. And then I put the Stegosaurus here so he doesn't interfere with any of my resources. So technically I could also go here. Actually, that might be better. Yeah, that would be better, so I don't interfere with my meat supply. He can go here, so that's better. There we go. Alright, so now I have to feed the dinosaurs, so I had to just pay a Stegosaurus 1. So that goes down by 1. Breed dinosaurs, I don't have 2 of the same. And then we refresh for next round. So we draw new contract and research cards. Okay. Draw new contract cards to fill up the row. Oh, so these stay. However, the research cards, these get discarded. Draws 3 new cards for the next round. So now we have gain 1 resource for each of your ranchers leaving medical leave. I still don't know what the hell medical leave is. Rancher biometrics. After you've placed all of your ranchers, you may place one of your ranchers from medical leave onto an empty action space and take that action. Interesting. What the fuck is medical? Oh, medical leave. Wait, what does medical leave do? Let me figure this out, chat. I don't know what the hell medical leave is. Medical need. What the fuck is that? Is that... Alright, that's weird. It's not really talking about the medical. Forward 1 space is now around 1 for 2. The first player assigns the first rancher. Okay. So we're in round 2. Sorry guys, I want to figure out what this medical leave is, because there's a lot of medical leave stuff that looks like I can take advantage of, but I don't know. Does it talk about medical leave anywhere? I wonder if that's this thing. Nope. What the hell does medical leave do? Opponent actions. The next will place its rancher. Occupied action spaces. A leader rancher counts as 2. Yep. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Cause it's not. It doesn't mention anything about medical. If anyone has played this game can give me any insight as to what medical does, I mean, I guess I'll deal with it when it comes around. I don't know. Alright. And our final one, carnival on a log. At the end of the game, gain 5 if you had the most carnivores in your ranch. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright. So I gained 5. I gained 3. I gained 1. Alright. So now it's my turn. So I'm gonna put a rancher down. I feel like gaining a dinosaur is the smart move here. Gain a dinosaur and then go for a research. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna gain a dinosaur. And we're gonna gain a... I have to be careful because he can steal my resources. This is not fun. So yeah, we will go ahead and gain a dinosaur. Oh, I didn't deal. Hang on, I didn't shuffle his cards. Hang on. There we go. Honestly, we don't even need to do. We just draw the top 4. We just need to draw from the top of the deck. Alright. Fill all action spaces on Charlie. Okay. And he gets a dinosaur. Here we go. Alright. On my turn, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go and grab. I'm gonna grab 2 needs because I don't feel super safe with him. He's probably gonna take my. He's probably gonna take some of my leaves here. So we're gonna see how this goes. Ooh, yep, there it is. So it's A, so that's gonna go here. And so now we have to find the action, and he basically takes 2 leaves from me. So I feel like I made a good move there. Because I'm gonna need to be feeding some. I'm gonna be feeding some dinosaurs. I'm gonna be feeding a lot of dinosaurs here. I'm gonna go and come here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pay that and that, and I'm gonna draw 3 off the top, and I'm gonna pick one. I don't like these cards. These cards all suck. Because I still don't know what this medical leave card is. Right, like, if I can find out what that medical leave is, it seems good. You know? It seems great. I just don't know. You know what? I have Google. We have Google. Let me make sure I'm not. Okay, we're good. We're good. I just didn't want to make sure y'all didn't see anything inappropriate. Tiny Epic Dinosaurs medical leave. What is this medical? What is this medical leave? How does this even work? Medical leave just means the spot is open for other players. I don't. What is it? How does this even work? So, okay, so wait a minute. When am I supposed to roll the dice then? Am I supposed to... Oh, immediately gain one of the regular dinosaur and place in the holding area, then roll the regular die to resolve its result. I see. That's why I just completely blasted over this. Okay, I feel like we need... I almost feel like we have to reset. Okay. No, that's okay. So, hang on a minute. So, we need to roll for this guy then. Is what this is saying. Well, no, it's a little too late. Okay. We'll go... So, now, all of a sudden, do I want this? You know, the range of biometrics. Now that I know how this medical leave works, this range of biometrics seems pretty good. But also it seems complicated. Also, I'm gonna regain one. No, I'm gonna look at the top 3. Let me see what we can gain. Nope, this was bad. Oh wait, these say deduction on the bottom. I'm gonna assume the Nux is the extra, so we're gonna take the Nux cards out. Okay. You may use up to 2 of a single resource type as another single type. I see. Pterodactyl, you may spend 1 to move 1 dinosaur from your holding area to your ranch. Choose 1 dinosaur in a space orthogonally adjacent to Gadaminus. That dinosaur does not have to be fed this round. What does orthogonal mean? I'm pretty sure it means next to, right? Like cardinal directions. Yeah, cardinal directions. Okay. Honestly, he's not too bad. Okay, so what happens when I get that card? I think it just means you also gain a unique dinosaur might also be fed. Note that the differences. Unique dinosaurs usually cannot breed. They are not to be placed into an enclosure, and your abilities are only in effect if they are in your range and not if they are escaping. But wait. If they don't have to be in an enclosure, does that mean they can escape? What? I don't understand. Hold on a minute. Dinosaurs can escape. This causes different penalties. Each penalty only occurs once per round. There's a herbivore after resolving escaping dinosaurs. Okay, what about special dinosaurs? Do not have to be placed into an enclosure. Can be placed into an open area. They cannot be enclosed. So you can put them into an open area. Does that mean they escape? Is that what that means, though? Now I gotta look this up. Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. Can unique dinosaurs escape? Because they make it sound like they don't. The rules do not clearly state, but maybe they still escape. Okay, so they don't escape if they're in an unenclosed space. They do escape if placed in an enclosure of one of the four main species, or if they're not fed. They can always be placed with other unique. No. Okay, cool. Okay. Man, that was a knot. I'm sorry, chat. Alright, so now we gotta find a unique dinosaur. Where is he? Is it this guy? Nope. Is it this guy? I think it's this guy. I think it's this little dude right here. So we'll put him here. No, wait. I think they automatically go in. No. Okay, during 4, then they'll go in. Okay. Well, good, chat. We got this. Alright. So, they have 2. So now it's their turn. They're gonna go to C. Which it's already occupied by them. So, they had to perform the green action. So, they get 2 leaves and 2 boxes. And then on my final turn, let me see something here. Oh, for each card above. Okay, so I can't go here. I could come over here and get a dinosaur. Or I could get some more resources. Let's oh, the problem of gaining a dinosaur is I don't have a place to put them. Do they have to get placed? Oh yeah, you have to place all dinosaurs. Okay. No, I have a dinosaur that can go right here. Yeah, I have a dinosaur that can go right there. Okay. Let's let me see. I could go for this contract. If I go for the green, I can go for this contract right here. But I want more research cards. I think that's the goal. I think the goal is to get more research cards. I can really start spamming stuff here. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with the meat here. No. That's what happens when they leave medical leave? Okay. Yeah, I guess this is a gamble. Let's do it. So we're gonna get this raptor, and now we gotta roll this dice. So, alright, so we've got our little dice roller right here. We're gonna roll this dice. Alright, so we got a net, no additional effect, which is perfect. Alright, so this raptor goes to the holding area. That's gonna end my turn. So now we draw the final card for the AI. They go to Delta. I'm already here, so they have to perform an action. So they perform him. So they take one of my that, and that, and they get 1, 1, and 1. These nerds taking all my resources. That's okay though. I still had the first player token, so that's important. So let's go ahead and get our people back. So I'm gonna get all my people. Arrange the ranch. I'll place all dinosaurs and barriers. So let's go ahead and put our people out. So we're gonna put you here, and you over here. There we go. And then we feed the dinosaurs. So I have to feed. Oh no! Wait. I'm gonna put you here. There we go. I'm gonna feed the dinosaurs. He announced me to choose one dinosaur in a space orthogonically adjacent, and that dinosaur does not have to be fed this round. So we are going to choose this one. So now we only need to give up one leaf, one meat, and then either a meat or a leaf. So let's give up. Let's give up 2 leaves and a meat. There we go. And then we breed dinosaurs. So for each 2 of the same dinosaur in an enclosure, you get to add 1 newborn dinosaur to your ranch. So we're gonna put this dinosaur right here. And we're gonna go ahead and... Alright, so that's gonna end. So none of the contracts need to be fulfilled. We discard these 3. And we draw 3 new research cards. We have Aerial Survivor. Collect 2 resources of your choice. If you have at least 3... Oh, that's a deducts card. Okay. I guess if it says deducts, I'm just not going to use it. Because I don't know what deducts means. So this is a special dinosaur. Gain 1 additional resource of your choice if the Dimetrodon is orthogonically adjacent to water. Okay. That's pretty nice. Open the range spaces orthogonally adjacent that produce a resource. Produce 2. Ooh, I like him. He's good. Okay. And last but not least, enclosure upgrades. Okay. You do not have to discard bears or dinosaurs. Okay. Alright. We go to round 3. Let's connect our resources. So we get none of this. We get 3 leaves. So 1, 2, 3. And we get 3 meat. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So there are some options. We could go for the contract to get some points. I forgot to been checking for him. Okay, that's fine. So I think I'm gonna come here first. I'm gonna sacrifice this yellow dinosaur to gain a research card. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna gain... I'm gonna gain this guy. This is a bit of a risk. Ooh, you know, wait, hang on. I'm I'm gonna sack him. So I'm gonna gain this guy. This is a little risky what I'm doing, but I have a plan. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. You're just gonna have to go here. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get this, which gives me the iguanodon. So let me see if we can find the iguanodon. That looks like him. That looks like an iguanodon. Alright. And so the iguanodon goes into my holding area. And because of my ability to gain resources, I'm going to gain a resource of my choice. I'm going to gain one. I'm going to gamble here. I'm going to gain one of these because I want this next turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and shuffle here. Hey! Gotta love the music here, y'all. They always have a good solid selection of music. Alright, here we go. Card number 1 is going to be Alpha. Alright, so all the Alpha are now taken. They get a yellow dinosaur. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna come... You know what? I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna take a gamble here. I'm gonna pay 1 each. And I'm just gonna pay that because I'm gonna gain that back. So 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, you know what? No, do it. Do it, me. Hopefully he doesn't take. Actually, I'm gonna pay that just in case. Here we go. At the end of the game, gain 5 if you have more herbivores in your ranch. If you have the most herbivores in your ranch. I don't know, man. Let's see. Once around, instead of placing a rancher on an action space, you may place on discard to collect resources based on what is showing in your ranch. Sounds pretty good. Collect 2 of the resources from the ranch space that he is in. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. There's too many dinosaurs. But we can make this work. So we're gonna take him. And we need to get the dinosaur that looks like him. And I actually probably got the wrong one. Let me see. Let me tell you, trying to figure out which dinosaur is which here is goofy. Okay, so I actually have the wrong dinosaur. He is actually the Giganotosaurus. So I'm gonna move this guy. I'm gonna move him here because this one is actually the This is a really long name to say, friends. I can't do it. Alright, so I gotta be careful because we've got a lot of feeding happening here. But that's okay. It's okay. I think I have enough. We're gonna find out. We can always go to Delta as needed to get some more resources. Alright, so now it is the opponent's turn. They're gonna go to Charlie here. They're gonna perform their green action, so they get... Because I already have a person here, so they perform their green action. Their green action gives them 2 leaves and 2 of this. I'm going to... I can't go here. Okay. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna grab 2 leaves. There we go. Alright, so you go to Delta, they perform their blue action, so they're gonna take 1 of my leaves, 1 of my meat, and 1 of my boxes, and on my final turn, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna sack a box, and I'm gonna get 2 barriers. Where are the barriers? So 2 barriers right here. And on their final turn, they're going to go to Bravo, which I'm already there, so they perform an action. They get 2 and 2. Now let's see what happens when because they get the max, they perform an action. So let's find out what happens. Oh, and I got to check for fulfilled contracts? No fulfilled contracts. Alright, so when the rival gains resources and its token reaches the maximum amount, the resource max action is triggered. If multiple resources are maxed, the action is resolved. After a resource max action is resolved, the token is reset to 0 and any remainder is brought down. Okay. So, oh, where does that say? Oh, okay, so we get max leaves. They have to add a blue dinosaur. Got it. Okay. So they just get more dinosaurs. Okay, so let's go ahead, retrieve the ranchers. Alright, let's get my people. And then I'm gonna move the dinosaurs from the holding area out to here. So I'm gonna grab this and that. And then I'm gonna put, let's see, which one is which? Alright, I'm assuming this is you. Okay, so you produce more resources. So I'm gonna put you here. And you give me resources for the space that you're in. So you're gonna go here. Okay. Alright, so now we have to feed. So now we feed my dinosaurs. So I'm gonna make it so this one doesn't have to feed. So I need one leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaf, 4 leaf, and 1 meat. So 1 meat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 leaf. And then we get to breed. So this comes over here. So we breed that. And now we get into the 4th round. I get this guy. And red gets their super guy. So let me read what it says. After round 5, starting in the 4th round, the rival gains its lead ranchers, placing the lead rancher near the play area where the face down rival cards are dealt. This signifies that a 5th rival rancher is dealt, and the rival now takes 5 turns. Oh, and I get dealt a private contract. Alright, so I get a new private contract here. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, so now we're in round 4. And let's gain our resources. So, because of him, I gain produce 2 of those resources. So I get 2, 4, 5. So I get 5 green. And then I get 1 meat plus 2 more from him. So 2 meat there. Okay. Oh, and these go away. We draw new research cards. We got the Draco Rex. On your turn, in addition to placing a rancher, you may clear a single action space of all ranchers, sending them to medical leave. Ooh. Place onto your rancher's water space. He may be used as any dinosaur species for fulfilling any contract card. Ooh, okay, so these can go into the water. And then we've got University Sponsor. If you have the first player token, gain 2 resources of your choice. Alright. So now we have 5 turns, friends. Okay. We should do this. He's so rude. Yeah, that's I'm trying to figure out if I want another science card. I think the science card would be very good, and then we need to start sacrificing dinosaurs here. So, could go here. Could go here. Could go here. We want to go here too. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's come here. Let's come to the contract. Let's sacrifice 1, 2, and and the raptor. There we go. So we sacrifices those. Now I wonder, when I sacrifice the purple card, let me see. The research cards with discarded unique dinosaurs are also sent to the discarded pile. Okay. So Gadamus is gone. And I get this contract right here. Now unfortunately I don't have enough to complete the other contracts. That's okay. That's 11 points for me. We do not refill. Okay. Alright, so now it is the Optimus turn. Alright, here we go. They go to Alpha, and they get 2 dinosaurs. Get out of here. Oh my god. So they get 2 dinosaurs. Now here's my question. When does the poach happen? It says here, poacher, you must discard one of your barriers in your ranch. When does that happen? Oh, okay, okay. So, that's not good. If they get any more red cards. Okay. Which is Alpha Delta, so I need to get into Delta so they don't gain another card here. So I'm going to, whoops, it's a gamble because I want to go here, but I think we should go here. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to grab the 2 boxes. Alright, so now it is the Optimus turn. They go to Charlie here. They gain 2 green dinosaurs. Okay. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna put no, wait. I'm gonna come here. I'm going to pay 1 meat, 1 of this to gain. I'm gonna regain a leaf, and we're gonna just draw the top 3 and look at what we've got. Because I don't need any more monsters here. Ooh, mobile barriers. You may rearrange your barriers, including those previously placed. You may pay 2 to add any 1 regular dinosaur to your holding area. Oh, okay. So it's on turn 4. Okay. So on 4, I can arrange my barriers however I want. That's really good. I can pay you to add any one regular dinosaur to my holding area. Or, at the end of the game, gain 1 for every 2 dinosaurs in your ranch. The points aren't going to be bad. This is pretty good. I think having the mobile barriers, though, is pretty rock solid. I think we're gonna do the mobile barriers. Yeah. I think having the mobile barriers is gonna be good. That can be useful, right? Especially once we start getting dinosaurs. Alright, so the Ultima's turn. They're gonna go on Delta. And there, since I'm already there, so they're gonna perform the action. So they're gonna steal 1 each of my resources and gain 1 of each. On my turn, I'm going to what am I gonna do? I could go here. This is problematic. I don't know what I want to do here, because I got this guy. Do I have to play someone? What happens if I can't pay? Then what? Give me a second here. Q&A. What if... Okay. Let's do this then. Let's gain a dinosaur. So I have something to do when I go here. You know what I mean? So... let's go... I want to go here. But... I don't know if I can afford that. Let's go to the blue guy. Alright. So I'm gonna grab the blue guy, we're gonna roll the dice. Where'd I put the dice? There we go. So we got 1 blue dinosaur. I kinda want the egg. I really want the egg. Nope, no egg. Okay. Alright, so he goes here. Alright, the Ultima goes here. They perform the action, so they get the first player token. And they get 1, 1, and 1. So, because their leaf is now at maximum, they get to gain 1 of these guys. So they get this right here. So that goes there. That goes back to 0. And then on my final turn, I can't do anything. I just have to skip my turn, so... I guess he just goes to medical leave or something? I don't know. And then for the rival rancher's final turn, they perform the green action. Alright, so they get 1, 1, 1, and then they get a blue card. So let me see how that works. So they're gonna get a research. So they draw 3 research and add them into the row. The rival takes the highest victory point card from the add this card. They gain no special benefit. Okay. Alright, so nope. 1 and 1. Alright. So they're just gonna take the security force because that's the highest one. Alright, so we end. They get all their people back. I get my people back. And let's see. So now I have to put this guy over here. I get to breed a dinosaur. And I have to feed them. Oh, wait. Okay, so these guys, so I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have enough leaves, which is good. Just barely enough, which is not good, but that's okay. Okay. Now we go to turn 5. We do resource collection, so I get 1 of this. I get 2, 4, 5, and I get 2 of that. 2 meat. Honestly, putting that down to meat was such a bad idea. That's okay. Oh, and these reset. These reset. This comes over here. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Let's see, we got this guy. You may send all your currently assigned ranchers to medical leave. Ooh, interesting, okay. So, superfood research. If you feed 3 different species of dinosaurs, gain 1. Or feed 4 or more species of dinosaurs, gain 2. Okay. And moss shops. All 4 sides of moss shop space count as barriers for creating enclosures. Ooh, okay. He's pretty good. Go and shuffle this. Chat, I don't think I'm gonna win. And now the opponent can actually get a contract, which is not good for me. Because I don't have these private contracts yet. So those are gonna be off to the side. Okay, so here we go. So they get to go first, so they get to go to Charlie here. And they get to add 1 of these nerds. Alright. So I think my best bet is to come to this research. Or we can come to here. We should get some more leaves. We need a lot of leaves for my people. Because I can't buy any of these dinosaurs. They all require green, which sucks. A knot of green. Oh, wait. I did forget that he satisfies this contract. There we go. Alright. So now it's back to the rancher's turn. They go to Alpha. So they get that. That's okay. I didn't want to go to Alpha anyways. Alright. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna pay 1 of each to draw 3. Oh wait, what do I want to get him? He's pretty good. And we're gonna do this. Oh, I don't need a dinosaur, man. After you place all of your answers, you may pay one to move one of your answers from its current to a different empty action space and take that action. You got it. I'm taking that. That sounds really good. And from the looks of it, it ignores placement rules. So let me see something here. Does it talk about it? I'm gonna assume that this card ignores placement. So this is pretty good. That is pretty good. I like that. Okay. So now it's the Ultima's turn. They're gonna go to Delta. They're gonna perform the blue action. So they're gonna take one of my raptors, which I have no raptors. So they don't take anything from me. Because as you can see, they would perform the blue action. The blue action is right here. The blue action allows them to take a green dinosaur from me, but I don't have any green dinosaurs, so suck it, nerd. Oh, I get points for every dinosaur in my enclosure. That's good. Okay. My assumption with research is I would shuffle. Let me double check that. Because some games might. Okay, draw 3 and choose 1. What if there's no... Presumably the deck just gets... Okay. Alright, well we might as well go... Here? Oh, I can't go here, can I? No, because I don't have a green dinosaur yet. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's go here. Let's grab 2 of this. I'd spend 2 because they have that there. That's okay. That's what the Adreno injector is for. Alright, so we go to Charlie. They're going to perform their green action. They steal 2 meat from me. And then I'm going to place this guy... I'm gonna put this guy right here, and I am gonna go ahead. I'm gonna grab a green, and we're gonna roll the dice. We're gonna roll the attack dice here, and it got me an egg, which means we get an extra green. So we get 2 raptors, which is slightly unfortunate. So now, for their final turn, they go to Bravo. They perform the green action, which means they steal 2 meat from me, which is not good. That's not good at all. So I'm going to activate this card right here, which allows me to tap it and move one of my people to anything else. I'm going to go... Let me see something here. I'm gonna move this guy here. I'm gonna gain 2 dinosaurs. We're gonna gain 2 meat. We need it. We need it. Okay, so here's how this is gonna go. So now we have to arrange the ranch. So I can move dinosaurs, and because of my mobile bearers, I can pretty much arrange everything the way I want it to be arranged. So here's how we're gonna arrange things. I'm gonna move you guys over here. you here. Which one is which? I forgot where I want everything. This is getting goofy. There's so many dinosaurs. Oh my god! And I'm gonna feed them all. All right, there's no way to feed them. So we gotta feed 2 meat to this guy. And we gotta feed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. Give me a minute here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Okay, wait a minute. Let me rearrange. Instead of doing this, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna sacrifice a dinosaur. Because I don't have a choice. So I'm going to sacrifice sacrifice E. I'm gonna sacrifice you. I think you have the bigger sacrifice. And I'm gonna sack this. Yeah. Sacrifice you. So I get rid of this. And I'm going to question is, do I want the superfood research or do I want to draw the top 3? I think we should do the superfood research. This is pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so now we rearrange. So let's do this. You're the one that does that, so I'm gonna put you here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like that. I'm gonna put a raptor here. Oh, I can't feed my raptors though. I do gain a meat. Now the unfortunate thing is the raptors are gonna escape. So this raptor, he's going to escape. And when they escape, they actually do damage. So if it's a carnivore, they eat one of my... So they're gonna eat this. Okay. Alright. There we go. And so now we only have to pay 1 meat. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 leaves. There we go. There we go. That's the way to do it, my friends. Yeah, the dinos are escaping, which is unfortunate. So the reason he escaped was I didn't have a spot for him. So wherever I put him, he would have just ran away. But I couldn't feed him anyways. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to let him escape. And if it's a carnivore, they eat one of the other dinosaurs. If it's a herbivore, they break one of your fences. And I would rather lose a dinosaur than lose a fence. Because I can't afford to lose a fence right now. Alright. So that brings all my people back. And now we go to the final turn. So we bring these out. Dude, there's a T-Rex here. You may choose to feed Tyrannosaurus Rex any regular dinosaur from your ranch instead of 3. That's hilarious. Man, this would have been so nice to have the Kenosha upgrades. You did not discard barriers or dinosaurs due to escaping dinosaur penalties. Fuck. Because then I could have just been like, fuck it, I'll just let you escape, I don't care. Alright. So here's my question. Oh, and I breed a yellow. So I'm gonna put that yellow right here. Yeah. Alright, so the resources we gain 2, 4, 6, we gain 7 green, we gain 1 meat, and that's it. Okay. So this is the final turn here. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go for this contract. But these guys get to go first. So let me tell you, the dinosaurs escaping in the first Jurassic Park was like the scariest thing I'd ever, like, oh my gosh. I don't know if, oh, I gained one of these, I forgot for this. I don't know if y'all have ever, like when the dinosaurs started escaping, especially the T-Rex, I got so scared. Let me tell you, Jurassic Park scarred me for life, like for years. I could not watch Jurassic Park without being super scared. Delta, so they go here, they gain a raptor, but since they're already full, they don't gain that. Instead, I have to discard one of the barriers in my ranch, so I'm gonna discard this because it's worthless, don't need that. Alright, so now it is my turn. We are going to come here. And I'm going to get this contract right here. So we're going to pay 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 purple. And so that's 13 points for me. I get rid of my super special cool dinosaur. Alright, so now the Ultima's turn. Alpha, they get 2. Okay, that kind of sucks. So I have to discard that. And I guess technically this. But since there's no more monsters in here, since there's no more, I'm kind of okay. I'm fine. This is cool. This is fine. This is fine. I kind of want to grab the T-Rex. And dude's worth 5 points. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead. Let's move one of my people. I'm gonna spend a beat. I'm gonna spend one of this. I'm gonna grab the T-Rex. Yeah. Let me find the T-Rex. I've done it, guys. I went for the T-Rex. He's worth 5 points. Let's find him. Oh, is this him? No. Which one's the T-Rex? It's one of these. Oh, I found him. Guys, look at this T-Rex. Oh my god. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, so he's gonna go into the holding area. Alright, so third turn here. They go to Bravo, they're gonna perform the green action, they're gonna steal meat from me. I have no meat. So nice try, nerd. Oh yeah, I'm gonna gain one of these. Because I gained a science card and I have that gain 1 resource every time I gain a research card. And you know what? We're gonna keep pumping it. I'm gonna sacrifice this guy to gain a card. I'm just gonna draw from here. We see what we got. I guess I'm taking maximum habitat. Can I afford this guy? This is a risk. This one is risky. Because I would need to gain meat. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this Plesiosaurus. So let me grab the Plesiosaurus. I gotta look for one that looks like this thing maybe? Yeah, this thing. Here we go. So we got a Plesiosaurus. And he can be used as any dinosaur species or filling any contract card, which doesn't help me in the moment. So he goes here. And I'm gonna gain 1 meat. Alright. So let's see where they go. Alpha. So they're gonna perform this. So they gain 1 meat, 1 leaf, and 1 of this, which maxes it out, and they get a green and a yellow, which I think gives them another contract card. It does. It gives them this one. So they pay these, and they get this contract. Alright. On my turn, I'm gonna get some meat. I'm gonna secure my meat supply here. Alright, so for the Optimus final turn, they go to Charlie. They perform the green action on Charlie since I'm already there, so they get 2 leaves and 2 of that. And for my final turn, I get to do nothing because I can't go anywhere. So I put on medical leave. However, I'm going to activate. I'm going to activate this right here. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to move this guy over to here to gain 1 more meat. Alright, so now I get to rearrange my ranch. So I'm gonna move this to here. I'm gonna put, oh no! Uh-oh. Oh no, it's fine, because the T-Rex, he can go here. He can just be like, this is mine. Look at this T-Rex, he's like, this is all mine. And then I'm gonna put the sea monster over here in the water. And then I'm gonna feed them, so they each require 3. Look at these hungry fuckers. They require so much meat, 3 and 1. So I'm gonna pay our 4 meat, which I have. I'm gonna pay my 2 leaves, which I have. And then I get to breed this. I'll put him here. Bunny Goddess, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope your Monday was good. If you're at work, I hope it's quiet but productive. And make sure you're taking care of yourself. We're eating a bacon cheese sandwich and drinking some Mad Paris Fog. So, do appreciate the lurk though. Alright. Okay. So that should wrap things up. Score the rival ranch, normally using its ranchers as scoring tokens on the reserve side. Okay. So where is... So here we go. Final scoring contracts, research, dinosaurs. So we're gonna go ahead and take the big guys. Let's do our contracts. So, score to beat. They had 2 contracts, which gave them 12 points a pop. That's 24. We need the small guy. Alright, so that's 24 points. That's not me. Okay. Research, they get +1. And then for dinosaurs... Yeah, dinosaurs, right? Okay, 2... Alright, so they got 2, 4, 6, 9... So it was 21, so they got 21 more points. So they're at 46. Holy shit. So 46 points. So here we go, guys. 46 points is the score to beat, and I don't know if I have it. So, I have, for my contracts, 13 and 11, which is 24. So, let's go ahead and put 24. Research. So, let's get all my research cards out here. Alright, so that is going to be 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's going to put me at 36. And now we have to look at our final dinosaurs here. We've already counted these two. So we had 6 points for the Stegosaurus. That puts us at, oh, damn, 42 points, my friends. I tried my best, but the Ultima is just slightly too good, and the Ultima is gonna win here. 46, 42. That's like a football score, man. I tried. Yeah, it's fun. I like this game. I'm kind of curious as to, how, like, my strat would change if I was playing for the people, you know what I mean? Because for sure, right? Like, because like in against the Ultima, if the Ultima had a card on one of the ABCD, I pretty much lost access to that entire card, right? Because I had to pay 2 ranchers to use it, which is why I went so hard at getting the first player. Because I was like, if I get to go first, I can claim at least 2 of the cards, kind of to myself, versus having to deal with the Ultima who's limiting my options. Yeah. It's fun. I will say the Ultima does limit the options a lot. Makes it a little difficult to deal with, so I definitely made some play mistakes. Because this card definitely popped up at some point, and I should have gotten this card. This seems like a pretty good card. Just the ability to not have the escaping dinosaur penalty seems pretty dumb to me. So, but yeah, overall, I enjoyed the game. Let's see, it's 13:30. I don't know if I have enough time. We can start learning Tiny Epic Max. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time. It's been 2 hours. Fuck. Yeah, it's been 2 hours here. Let's start putting everything away, and we can decide on what we want to do. Worst comes to worst, we end it right here, and we just have a just chatting session for a little bit. There's not really a game I can do. There's something we can do in like 20 minutes. So I gotta put everything away first. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I would definitely like to play this game with other people for sure. And we figured out what. So the Nux cards definitely don't belong. Actually, I missed one because there's only 3. So wait, who's the other Nux card? Did I just miss it? There it is. There it is. It's the Fossil Museum. So they had the ducks on it. I was like, okay, so that one doesn't, no, got it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that was fun. I kind of got screwed by like stuff like this because I did not go for dinosaurs at all, which kind of sucked. Or I didn't go for, sorry, the meat eaters at all. So, and the private contracts seem a little hard to do in solo mode. Like the private contracts are probably not easier to fulfill when you're in a multiplayer game. The private contracts though, in like a one-player game, are just like, don't even bother, dude. You're not gonna get enough. Because you basically have to clear out your entire, because you need what, 3? And then the private contracts are 4, so you need 7. So you need 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out of 11 of your spots have to be used up, which means you basically need, get out of here, man. You basically need to gather a ton of resources. Yeah, you basically need to gather a ton of resources, and then on like your first turn, just get a shit ton of stuff onto the board, and then in the next turn, just fucking go for it. It requires a big setup, I will say that, and I don't know how you'd accomplish that. I don't know. So fun though, so enjoyable. I had a good time. Go. Alright. I do wish there was like separate stuff with the expansion. You know, like there's just so much expansion stuff over here. Okay. Hang on. Hit this. You guys go on there. You go in here. Okay, so you all should come out. You should go in here. Nope, that didn't work out too well. I'm just trying to move things to be the most efficient. And then the green guys will go. Okay, no. You go here. There we go. Put you there, put you here. Okay. Alright, so where's the box? So yeah. Do I recommend this for solo? Sure. It's fun. It's a little tough at times. But it's enjoyable, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. I do think there's a little ambiguity to rules at times. Right? There were some things I had to look up. Well, no, part of that was just me being dumb. Straight up. Like, just straight up not even paying attention to the fact that, like, oh yeah, you should read this. This is very important. And actually, they actually have it on all the cards. That's just me being dumb. Like, it literally tells you right here. Gain a dinosaur, and then roll the wrangler die, and then it tells you exactly what happens when you roll the die. So that's on me. I was just being dumb. Alright. This stupid little fly keeps coming over. Don't you hate when those little gnats come in and they're just like, hey, what's up, man? And you're like, please go away. And the gnat's like, nah, man. We're best buddies. We are not best buddies. Yeah, I hate them too. Okay. I don't remember how this was all arranged. Now I'm just like, fuck. How did these get arranged? Uh-oh. Okay, if I put you here, if I put you... You know what we might do? I know what we might do. We might end, we might just head to the van. Like, we might just shift into some mundane van life for a little bit before I go to class. Okay, I don't remember how any of this went in. Uh-oh. Oh, no. So wait, these go on top? I guess. This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how these went back in. Like that? I guess. This doesn't make any sense. Okay. I mean, I guess as long as it all fits in, right? As long as it all fits, it's good. I should have taken a picture. I don't actually know how any of this goes back in. Because these don't, how? Something's not right here. Okay. Maybe it's supposed to be, oh, maybe it is supposed to be like that. So maybe it's supposed to be, no. 1. No, that's not gonna close. That's not gonna close at all. What the fuck? Okay, I'm about to turn this camera around so you guys can see what the fuck is happening here. So I don't remember how any of this went in. So now I'm just trying to figure out like how all this goes in. Maybe these go in the bottom. I don't know. I mean that definitely fits on the bottom so that I can go there. Maybe like this? No. Alright, so okay, so we'll put this here, we'll put these here, and we'll put these here. So that's here. Let's put these here. Okay. This is a game in of itself. I've been trapped. Maybe these are supposed to go here? No. Who made this? Okay, no, because these have to go together. These have to go together. So you go here, you go here. Okay, so wait, where do you go? You go, no. Can you fit here? No. What if... you fit in like that, so what if I do this? Nope. Next 2 hours, put the game away. Jesus Christ, alright? Okay, where the fuck is this supposed to go? This doesn't make any sense. Who designed this shit? Okay, wait. Whoa, what if we put you guys in here? Oh god. Alright, we'll put you in here. Put you in here, put you... No! It's not gonna fit. Okay, hang on. What if you... Because one of you can sit in here, so what if you sat in here like that? No. I don't understand how they made this fit in the first place. Because then I started to put all this in. I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to put these in first. Okay, just take them all back out. Okay, so maybe these go in like that, right? And then... Oh god. Oh god. Okay, let's get the biggest ones in here first. So here's the biggest ones right here. So these are the biggest ones, so get these 3 right here. See, but now they're too... Are they too tall? No, okay. That'll be good. Alright, so get these in. And then... start popping these in here. Give me a minute here. I don't understand. Do I just... We're sacrificing. We're sacrificing. What? No, why? Why won't you fit? You bitch. Oh my god. Okay, maybe, what if I did this? What if I put you here, and I put you here? No, no. There's a way to make everything fit, and I'm trying to figure it out. I don't understand. What the fuck? Because here's the thing, this game's gonna go in sideways. So does it go in like this? No, that's not gonna work. I don't understand. What the fuck? Maybe a degenerate just has to turn one of these sideways. See, here's the thing. These things are the problem. I don't think these are clearly 3D printed. So I don't exactly know. See, I think this is correct. I think... Uh-oh. Do these fit in here somehow? Nope. Oh, I wonder if that... Or that, dude? That's not gonna do anything, though, if I flip it. Alright, guys. We found a way to burn up some time here. As I try to figure this out. Oh god. See, that doesn't do anything, because that's gonna go there, this is gonna go here, and then we still have problems, because the cars aren't gonna fit. The cars aren't gonna fit. It fits like... Okay, if we do this, we put that there, put this here, and we just... Nope, see, that doesn't work. See, these have to get out, so... Okay, I hate to do this. But these are just like, these are the extras. So they should go into a bag. Alright, we're just gonna put them here. Get them out of the way, get them under, there we go. And we put this here. And then I can put this. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh. Nope. I don't get it. What the fuck? This is dumb. Who came up with this system? This system sucks. Yeah, this system, like... I don't know who did this, but it's dumb. This system blows. I don't know who decided. Because I know some of these were stacked, right? I know 2 of these were stacked. That doesn't quite fix the issue. Wait, does it fix the issue? Okay, maybe it's supposed to go like this? What if we did this? What if we did that? Alright, because I think this is how the cars are supposed to go. Does this work for space efficiency? Nope. How about this? Nope. Who? I don't get it. Who decided that this was a good idea? Am I supposed to just force it in here? I don't want to. No, it shouldn't be forced though. That's the thing. It shouldn't have to be forced. Ooh, I didn't think about this. We've somewhat done it, chat. I guess that's how it's supposed to go. I guess these just sandwich one of these. Okay, sure, why not? I don't fucking know. We did it. Oh my god, that's close enough. The problem is when we take everything sideways, it's all gonna fall. So that doesn't fix anything. It's just gonna create a problem for the next person. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Buckets. Alright, let me put this away. I'll be right back. Dude, that was weird. That was dumb. I was like, what the fuck? I cannot believe that took, what, solid 5 minutes? Burn some time. I don't think we have any time left. Like something that only requires like, no, we're not gonna play any more games out. We're gonna raid out pretty soon. It's been 2.5 hours. That's close enough. But I do want to eat, so. Yeah. So I got school tomorrow. That's fun. We get to learn more about electricity. We're gonna start learning how to look at schematics and building it out. It's gonna be really cool. I do need to review, but Steelers won their bye week. They sure did. My Jaguars play tonight, and I'm not holding out a lot of hope for my Jaguars. They're probably gonna get stomped by the Chiefs. The Jaguars have given me zero reason to think that they're going to win. What are they? They're 3-2, right? Let me see. Let me see. Oh no, wait! I have it on here. I just go here. So let me pull up my real-time chat. Sports. Where's the NFL? Here we go. Standings. Oh my god. Empress Freya, welcome on in. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. How are ya? And raiders, welcome on in. My name is Flipsy Fiona. You can call me Flipsy or Fiona. And that hedgehog you just saw, that's my partner in crime, Mr. Hefhog. He's gonna give it a good old Hefhog wave. Yes, happy Mystical Monday to you. Freya, how was stream? What were you up to? It says board games. I'm assuming that my auto shout out is not working. So I presume you were doing what? ESO? Stupid little bugs are everywhere. Doing some Quest 9s in East March. I don't know which one's East March. Is that where that town that thievy town is? Oh, we are eating. We're having a bacon and cheese ranch sandwich and a bad Paris fog. Gotcha. You know, I always felt bad for Windhelm, you know. Everyone was always like, I don't want to go to Windhelm. It's windy and cold and snowing. I don't want to go there. So no one ever goes to Windhelm. You know, everyone always goes to all these other cities. You know, and Windhelm's just like, but guys, what about me? My favorite town to go to in ESO is which one's this thieves town? Or I mean, not the one that had this thieves guild, but Riften. Yes, that's my favorite town. I love going to Riften. Riften's so much fun. That's my go-to. I'm like Team Riften, baby. Let's go. But I also like the mountain city, the one that's I think by dwarves or something. It's like on the way west side of the map. I forget who it is. As you can see, I'm not very good at describing cities in Skyrim. You actually love the Aradon region and people aren't such assholes. Is that where Riften is? I mean, to be fair, if that is where Riften is, I mean, they are kind of a poor region. Would make sense that, you know, they'd be, you know, hey, they gotta be assholes, you know? You gotta be tough. No, I don't know. But, we finished playing a game. We played Tiny Epic Dinosaurs, which was a game about raising dinosaurs on your farm to then sell off to big corporations. So you were basically supplying Jurassic Park for dinosaurs. It's Jurassic Park, the board game. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I'd rather play with people than the Soto version. I'll admit that much. The Soto version I didn't care too much. It was fine. The Soto version was fine. It just gets really hard with the way it's set up, which kind of sucks. It would have been nice if it was like, you know, hey, they go to this card and they take up this spot, but instead they take up every spot. It was kind of crazy. I was like, fuck, man. And then we don't have enough time for another Tiny Epic game. In fact, we're gonna probably raid out pretty soon. So apologize if y'all wanted a board game. Unfortunately, I have Silk's class in like an hour, so I don't really have time to start and finish another game. So we're just hanging out, we're chit chatting, and then we're gonna raid train out of here. So, but yeah, no, that's awesome. So when you say DLC, so are you gonna start paying the construction? Are you gonna start paying for the ESO Plus, like the $5 a month? Like, cause that unlocks everything, right? I'm actually getting ready to buy Hades 2. I'm debating if I want to buy it now at full price, or if I want to take a gamble and see if they go on sale in December. Right, just 10 or 20%, nothing too crazy. I still have other games I still need to play, so it's like, you know, Honestly, I want. Oh shit, is this still on sale? Hang on. Do I still have access to my Steam on this phone? Ooh, I don't. Okay. I wonder if Resident Evil 4 is still on sale. Resident Evil 4 remake Steam. I see you, little bug. Get out of here. Oh yeah, I missed the sale. Fuck. That's okay. You might, but you see if you can get it for free by joining the Creators Program for the ESO Plus stuff. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Man, I wish I hadn't started ESO until right now. Like, I feel like I've done like my 600 hours of ESO and I'm like, I'm good. I'm done. I'd love to jump back in, you know, but I'm just, I don't want to dedicate like 1,000 hours. I don't want to jump to ESO because I know once they get me by their paws, it's done. I'm gonna drop like 1,000 hours, and next thing I know, I'm like, fuck, I should be playing Hades 2 and reading books, and instead I'm dropping 8 hours a day to fucking ESO. That's what happened. Back in 2022, they got me, and I dropped like 8 hours a day to ESO for like 6 months, and I was like, fuck, man. And next thing I know, I'm like, I need to stop playing ESO, dude. I'm playing this game way too much. So, I'm trying not to get sucked in super hard. Damn, I was hoping I'd get them. Now, would I take ESO over WoW? Any day of the week. I tried playing WoW again, like last year, and I did not enjoy it at all. I had zero fun. Everything in WoW is so heavily geared towards the endgame. Even when you're level 20 and people are like, oh, why aren't you doing this? Oh, that's not going to help you in endgame. Okay, well, I'm level 20, dog. I don't know what you want me to do. Sorry, I don't know what endgame is because I haven't gotten there yet. They're like, well, you should do this. No, I'm good. And so I just ended up quitting the game because everything I did was literally, you should do this, you should do that. That's endgame. Oh, why are you even wasting time with that? That's not an endgame thing. I just was like, okay, well, fuck this. And people just didn't do that in ESO, you know? Plus, I prefer the combat in ESO. WoW kind of bored the shit out of me. It's WoW is pretty passive compared to WoW. WoW, you're just like, I don't want to say you're face rolling because you still have to hit your buttons in the right order, but I much preferred ESO's more active PvP and combat system than WoW's less interactive. And I'm sure people will fight me on that, but that's how I felt. So, but yeah, no, I hope you know, you get the membership, which will be great. Pretty much required to play that game. Inventory management is too painful without plus. Fair. That's why I have 8 different characters. That's why I have like the max. I think I have the maximum number of characters you can have without ESO Plus, and 6 of them or 4 of them are literally just extra bank space. So, Nurky Nurk, absolutely all good. Like I said, I'm about to finish this, and then we're gonna start looking for a person to read out to. So, ooh, Freya, hang on. One more thing. I'm gonna send you a DM, but I'm coming out to the East Coast, so with plans to pass through Atlanta. So like I said, send you an email or not an email. I'll send you a DM. So, all right, I'm gonna finish this real quick. And this goes for anyone else. Sometime either tonight or tomorrow. It might be tonight because we have sun. I'm probably gonna do a second stream today, and we are gonna do an itinerary breakdown. I'm gonna basically form my itinerary tonight. I'm gonna look at like things to do. I'm gonna send out contacts to people, be like, hey, I'm coming through your area, we should hang out. If you are anywhere off of the I-90 on the way to Philadelphia, I know the I-90 isn't good to Philadelphia, but I think the I-90 breaks off at Pittsburgh. So the I-90 to Pittsburgh, and then from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia. If you're on that route, or if you're from Philadelphia down to Atlanta, then to Jacksonville, and then to Houston, and you want to hang out, send me a DM. Let's talk. But we'll talk more about that later on my next stream. So let's go ahead and start finding a person to raid out to. Let's see who is on. Ooh, paleontologizing is on. Moko Maids, Beard Princess doing some roofing stream. Potential District is Silverthon. Sweaty Petals, he's doing his US tour right now. He's going from South Carolina to Georgia. Girl Hero having some lunch. Board Gamers Knife, they're doing some. Ooh, Board Gamers Knife are doing some wavelength. Linden doing some League of Legends. Nooza Panooza doing some board games. Let's see what kind of board games they're doing. Oh no, wait, they're raiding the Time Ruler. Okay, let's see what the Time Ruler is doing right now. He's doing a game called Peak Team. Okay. We might head over to Time Ruler. I love kind of how small the board game community is. You're just like, you guys went over here? Well, I'm also gonna go over here now. What's your raid? Did I miss a raid? Am I crazy? Where'd the raid go? You said you were raiding. Okay. So we can either go to them or Board Gamers Live. Board Gamers Live is really fun because they're much more interactive. In fact, I think they encourage chat to participate. So yeah. Let's go to Board Gamers Live. They're a lot of fun. Let me give them a shout out. Shout out Board Gamers. Oh, buddy. Live. There we go. Alright, so they're doing some board games. They're playing. Like I said, they're playing a game called Wavelength. It's a party game. It's basically a game where you get like you randomly get like something set along a thing. I can't say the right word, right? And then you randomly spin a circle, and then when you reveal it, it'll tell you where you need your team to get, and you'll get like a card that'll say something like square and round or fantasy and sci-fi. And your goal is to give a hint, is to give a 1 or 2 word hint, depending on the word that you use, that will make your team put the wavelength meter where the points are, right? So for example, let's say the point meter gets randomly spun, and it puts it right in the center, right? And let's say that let's use them. It says easy to kill, hard to kill, right? So that's the words, right? So on one side, easy to kill, like I don't know, an ant. Hard to kill, a giant. But let's say you need your team to put that little stick thing in the middle for maximum points. You would say something like, a horse hate to use animals in this example, but there's not too many other examples. A cactus. We'll use a succulent. We'll use a succulent. Blaze, what's up? Welcome on in. Welcome in. I'm just explaining this game because we're heading over to Board Gamers Live. But you say like succulent, right? They're not that easy to kill. You know, they're hard to kill, but people still manage to kill them, right? So probably somewhere in the middle. So your team might be like, okay, probably in the middle, and then you reveal, and you get points if they're in the zone, right? And if they're dead center, it's like 4 points. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's very enjoyable. Great party game. It's similar to the nines of Codename. So, but yeah. So we're gonna head over to them, and let me go ahead and start this raid here. So, stream manager, raid channel, Board Gamers Live. There they are. Start the raid. Go ahead and give y'all the sub raid and raid 2. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who popped in today. Shipment of Fail, Blaze, Empress Fear, thank you so much for your raid. Thank you for the wave from Gaviola, photos from Vending Machine, Boy Game James, I saw you in earlier, Bunny Goddess, thank you for the nerd, y'all. It was so much fun getting to learn how to play this Tiny Epic Dinosaurs with y'all. Let's go ahead and give me a second. Let's go and bring that love and energy over to Board Games Live. Make sure you grab your raid messages up and I see you. If you're sub, get the hedgehogs. If you're not sub, get the wings. At the end of the day, we're all part of the same prickle. Mr. Hedgehog, come give you that good old Hedgehog wave. And y'all, I will see you probably tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow, we will be doing a Google Maps itinerary stream where we start planning for my big November-December trip. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye! I'm looking, Mr. Hedgehog. There it is.